do me a huge favor and smash that like button right now. Also, let me know who you guys' GOAT is in the comment section. Are you a Jordan guy or a LeBron guy? Guess who's back? Back again. It's your boy, Big Chalk. And I'm back. Back again. What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Big Chalk, and I'm back with another banger NBA 2K21 next gen build video, man. Guys, we have really been on the daily upload grind. I don't know how many days it is at this point. I've genuinely lost track of how many times we've uploaded in a row, but it's got to be the highest amount ever on our channel by far. As I told y'all before next gen came out, I'm coming different this gen, all right? I'm coming different next gen NBA 2K21. We are on that grind all year long, and we're not stopping anytime soon, guys. So listen, if you guys are enjoying the videos, please do me a huge favor and smash that like button. It helps me out a ton. I know every YouTuber asks for it, but trust me, guys, if you're rocking with the content and you support me, please smash that like button. It helps me out a ton. So look, man, in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys two Michael Jordan builds, okay? One of them is shooting guard, the more traditional approach, and then one of them at power forward. As you guys know, power forwards give you the most badges, so I'm going to make one for the purists out there who are going to want a shooting guard Jordan, and then one for the power forward people out there who just want more badges. All right, so look, buckle up your seatbelts. We're about to cook up in the lab, and without further ado, let's get right into this action, man. All right, so look, guys, I'm going to do my best to closely and accurately represent Jordan, but keep in mind, I'm not going to just go ahead and throw you guys on a trash build. But at 6'6", this is the closest representation to Jordan that you're going to get. So what you guys are going to do, you're going to take your close shot to 41. Close shot is really irrelevant anyways. I promise you guys, you don't need it. And then you're going to max out everything else in the finishing. Maxing that out is going to give you guys 18 finishing badges. That's a lot, guys. You guys know Jordan was a phenomenal slasher. 18 finishing badges well represents that part of his game. Now, if you guys know anything about Jordan and how he played the game, the one area that wasn't perfected for him was his shooting. He got better towards the end of his career, but he didn't start his career as a good shooter. But still, even in this game, we want to make sure this build is playable. So we're going to go ahead and give him some solid shooting stats. 91 mid-range, that was the best part of his shooting. And an 81 three-point shot, which is more than good enough to green in this game, guys. That's 7 shooting badges. All you need is 7, okay? 7, you'll be out there sparking. I always said all you needed was 10 to succeed and shoot greens, and that was with quick draw in the game. So with the removal of that, 7 is more than enough for you to go out there and spark consistently. For playmaking, you're going to take that pass accuracy, you're going to put it on 77, and you're going to max out the ball handle and the speed with ball. That's going to get you guys 19 playmaking, okay? Jordan was a phenomenal playmaker, made a lot of plays off the bounce, and these 19 playmaking badges are going to help complement his game. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect, but keep in mind this is going to be the closest and best representation of how he played the game of basketball. And then for defense, you're going to go ahead and do 65 interior, 58 block, and then you're going to max out the perimeter, max out the offensive and defensive rebound. That's going to give you guys 21 defensive badges. You're not going to touch the steal. Steal takes way too much this year, guys, I'm telling you, and you've never really needed steal in order to get steals. There's so many badges out there that help you get steals. Having 65 badges at small forward is wild, okay? 65 has to be one of the highest small forward badge totals ever. Power forward is where you get most of the badges. I'm going to show you guys that build in a second, but let me get into these physicals. You're going to go max speed, max acceleration, and max stamina, guys, and there you have it. This is a good physical Michael Jordan build with 65 badge upgrades. Now for the takeovers, in my opinion, it depends on which way you want to go, all right? I feel like Jordan was a great slasher, and he was obviously a phenomenal defender. So I would probably pair up extreme clamps and finishing moves. I think that those two are the most complementary to Michael Jordan's game. He was obviously a great two-way player. And as you guys can see, the MyPlayer builder is complete, and we have made a two-way slashing shot creator. A two-way slashing shot creator, shades of George Gerwin, shades of LeBron James. Shades of LeBron James. Guys, trust me, this is a very solid build. This is probably the best small forward build that you're going to be able to create. Small forwards are not really rewarded with badge points. Neither are shooting guards. Neither are point guards. It's really power forward, small forward, and then everything else is down here. So without further ado, I'm going to get on to build number 2, the power forward build. Now we're going to jump into the power forward version of this video. And if you guys haven't gotten the hint already, 2K made power forwards extremely useful. In fact, they're the most useful position in the game right now. You can run them at point guard, you can run them at center. they're the best build in the game because you get the most badges for them. So that's why I'm going to show you guys a version of this, okay? Obviously, it's going to be 6'7", and I know a lot of the purists would not like that, which is why I made the small forward version. But this is going to be the better version of the Michael Jordan build. It's going to allow you guys to get more badge points, and I would use this build out of the two, unless you're really trying to be one of those purists. And then at that rate, I get it, man. You're a Michael Jordan stan. You got my respect. Now let's get into the power forward version of this build. All right, guys, power forwards are the most useful thing in the game. For whatever reason, 2K really juiced power forwards. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a power forward version. I made the small forward one so the purists who want to be 6'6" would do it. Obviously, you cannot be 6'6" at power forward, but here you guys go. That's what I would go with. Now let's start with the finishing badges. For finishing, you're going to max out your driving layup, max out your driving dunk, max out your standing dunk, and then you're going to take your post control to a 71. That's going to give you guys 18 finishing badges, same as the last one, and more than enough. For shooting, you guys are actually going to be able to get a bonus. Now, you're going to be able to get more badges. So you're going to max your midi, max your 3-ball, and take that free throw to a 59. That's 16 shooting badges, which obviously is more than enough. The small forward build got 7. So if you guys aren't getting the hint, power forward builds are the wave and they are the meta. For playmaking, you're going to take that pass accuracy and you're going to put it on 72, and then you're going to max out the ball handling and max out the speed with the ball. It's going to give you guys 20 playmaking. 20 playmaking is more than enough for you to get busy with. And then for defense, you're going to go ahead and take that steal, put it on 70, take that offensive rebound, put it on 70, put the perimeter defense to not max, but 94. Make sure you do that because that's important. 94 perimeter defense, and then you're going to max your block, max your defensive rebound, and boom. You have a solid spread, but we are not done yet because this build gets physicals as well. So what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to get an 85 speed, a 79 acceleration, and then you're going to be able to get 85 and 85. So you have solid physicals on this Michael Jordan build. As you guys can see, you have a ton of badges, guys. This is a solid spread, and it's very, very, very similar to Michael Jordan, okay? I wanted to make this build as close to Michael Jordan as I could. Obviously, the build maker doesn't allow you to make it exactly how it is, but I would say that this is the closest representation to Michael Jordan. Now, on this build, we do get the extreme clamps. I apologize. At 6'7", 94 perimeter defense, we're going to be able to get those extreme clamps. So boom, the exact same takeover, finishing moves, extreme clamps. As you guys can see, we have created a scoring machine. Tell me how in the world that comes to a scoring machine. I'm not really sure, but as you guys can see, we have built a scoring machine. Now let me go ahead and go over the badge spread that I would personally run on this build. All right, let's start with the finishing, guys. I usually run the same badge spread with every single build. So if you guys have seen my badge spread in other videos, this will probably look extremely similar to you. I'm always going to do Hall of Fame Posterizer. I believe the Hall of Fame Posterizer is the most important badge in the game. Now, the rest of the badges kind of go on how you play the game, man. When I sit around and look at all these stuff, there's no like right or wrong badge, okay? I would personally run this spread right here. I would run Giant Slayer. I would run Heat Seeker so I could get the extra takeover so I can get my takeover quicker. I would run the Rise Up because I want to be able to punch it in the paint. And then I have 3 more left. I mean, bro, just looking at it, man, there's a lot of ways that you could go with this. I would probably go Slithery so I could avoid contact when trying to get to the rim. That would be my 18 finishing. Now let's look at shooting real quick, okay? You guys should know, if you are a loyal supporter, you guys should know how I run the shooting. You're gonna go ahead and get Hot Zone Hunter. Where is that? You're gonna go ahead and get deep threes. You're gonna go ahead and get Green Machine, Hall of Fame. Those are really the only 3 badges that you need, and you still have 5 available. So that's gonna be another gold and a silver. Knowing that this is gonna be a guard build, I would probably run Hot Shot, Hall of Fame, and then I would probably run a bronze Deadeye. The reason you want to run Hot Shot is because that's gonna boost your takeover meter after hitting a jump shot. So it's going to get your takeover flying. You definitely want to run Hot Shot as high as you possibly can. That's going to be the 16 shooting that you would use. Now for the playmaking, Ankle Breaker, max it. Unpluckable, max it. I don't know if you guys have seen a lot of gameplay this year. You do get plucked a solid amount. I run Floor General because it helps my teammates out. The rest of these badges are going to be to help my teammates out. Bullet Passer Gold, Dimer Gold. That's my spread right there. I think that's a very solid spread. I think it's a very competitive build so far. And then looking at the defense, you have 20 defensive. So ankle braces, Hall of Fame. This badge needs to be Hall of Fame or you will get your ankles broken every single play. I was playing the game in the beginning of the game. I did not know this badge mattered. And I was getting my ankles broken. I had no idea. So you're going to want to go ahead and run that. Rim Protector Hall of Fame. You have 3 more Hall of Fames left, and that's what I would run. I would do 3 more Hall of Fame badges. So I do Hall of Fame Clamps, Hall of Fame Intimidator, and then just for how I personally play, I like running Rebound Chase. I love being out there on a guard build and snagging over bigger defenders. But obviously, guys, this is just a template for you to follow. You don't have to follow this, but this is how I would personally run the spread on this build. And that, my friends, is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment what NBA player you guys want to see next. I've already made a ton of videos, so be sure to go check those out, man. A lot of fire builds and a lot of popular NBA players on the channel, and a lot of other banger videos as well. So look, if you guys enjoyed this, I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, it's your boy Chalk. Stay tuned for more, and I'm out. Peace.